Okay, welcome to part 2. Isn't that pretty? It's pretty. Okay. Okay. I want to blot it. I want to blot it. Look how crooked my finger is. This broken, crushed one, which is surgically repaired, but look at it. It's growing back crooked. Oh well, like I said, at least I can use it. Okay. I don't like this paper, but I'm not using it, so I just let me have fun for a second. Okay. I can have fun for longer than a second if I want. Everything off the stage. Including this. Realign these while I'm standing to see what's happening. My camera's set up a little differently today. Okay. Okie dokie. They still feel damp. They still feel damp. Even though I went over it with a thingy-majiggy. They stay damp a while, I think. Let's look. Not too bad. This has a micro serrated edge, I think. So I'm not going to use that. Not that anyone would ever see it. I kind of want to tear this. Let's just tear it. I'm going to tear it. It's one of my favorite techniques. Why would I change things now? I've learned that if it starts to go awry, if I go back the opposite direction, it helps bring it back in line. Just a little tip. Usually works. Like, in other words, it's starting to go in too much. So then I pull back the opposite direction. Now it's going out too much. I pull it back this way. Usually it corrects itself pretty much. Okay. Glasses off my face. I kind of like the idea of a banner at the top of that, you know. Faces itching. Cat hair. This is a little broader, wider than I want. Something like that. Now I like that better. It shows, I don't want to cover Jen Hadfield's paper. Come on, people. Priorities. Would you want to cover it? No, you don't. No, you don't. Neither do I. I wonder if Jen is my generation, as I've said, because everything she makes, it's just like, I feel like I'm back in my childhood. So I grew up in the 70s and 80s. I wonder if she did too. I don't know. But I love her collections because I love the feeling they generate. Now I'll make that narrower. Also, you know I'm going to do this and I'm going to go, no. I can tweak in the center to make it, maybe not go all the way across, but just tweak it here. Sure. Okay. I started to watch a Chamel live from today after it already aired a couple hours later, because she starts earlier on Friday. She's in the UK, so it's pretty early here in Minnesota when Chamel's rocking it over in the UK on Friday lives. But I caught some of it on replay, and I'm eager to watch the whole thing. But anyway, she's talking about theaters and people and what they do in theaters after they pay for expensive seats, and then they sit there and they're on their phones or things like that. That, my friends, is one of the reasons I don't go to the movies. Because rarely do I. Because if you're going to be at the movie, don't disrupt everyone and distract everyone from the show by being on your phone with your big glowing star in your hands. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. That's not thoughtful. That's not considerate. What are you doing? So that's how I feel about that. And then she's talking about Usher having to come and reprimand this person on his phone or something over and over. And I'm like, dude, I'd have gotten up, gone over to the man and said, you know what? You're destroying this experience for everybody here. Because all we're doing is watching you with your phone and watching the usher take you to task. So you're destroying the show for everybody else. So, you know what? Why don't you not do that? That's probably what I'd do. And, yeah, I probably would. Nah. Yeah, I probably would. But, yeah, I don't like going to movies because of thoughtless people who ruin the movie with their smacking, chomping, candy paper rustling antics, you know, or talking loudly, just all their crazy antics. No thank you. I'd rather watch it at home in the peace of my home with no interruptions. You know, it's just, that's what I prefer to do. Now I do go to the theater. I like that there, like that. I don't want to cover the typewriter, but I do go to the theater, but most people, it seems like in theaters, meaning shows on the stage rather than movie theater. And most people seem to be pretty decent at the shows I've been to. I've not really found a problem with shows like that, but movies, dude, I kind of rather just, no. When I watch a movie, I'm focused, my mouth is closed, and I'm watching the movie. Yeah, and I'm hyper aware of people around me, and I open my candy long before the show begins, so I'm not distracting with sounds and whatever. And I'm not knocking someone else's chair in front of me. I'm just considerate. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think people should be, is considerate at the movie theater. And so that is what I was thinking as she was talking about theater experiences with people who were thoughtless. Okay, I'm gonna bring that this guy. Oh, Sophie, you're being so cute back. That is so bright. I love this, but man, that's bright. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. That's really bright. Probably gonna be too much now that I've done this to use all the bright colors I've chosen, you know? Probably gonna be too much. I love this paper. I've had that forever. I was gonna start layering around each picture, but then I was like, maybe I'm gonna do a strip from here to here of a pattern rather than layering behind each. I'm not sure, because this is pretty dynamic. Yeah, you know. Yeah, I don't want that one. Okay, where's that stack? Come on, I love you, baby, but that's too gray. That's gonna blend in. I don't think I want that. I like this. Hopefully I pulled two. If I didn't, I'm an imbecile. Love this, love this. Don't want that. Don't want this. maybe baby, not sure. Not sure. I'm not sure. But I went to a game, a twins game once. My best friend from Virginia came to visit, and she was here with her son, her oldest son. They come to visit, and we took them to a twins game with Scotty and her son Hunter. And some dude was in there shrieking and causing a scene, cussing left and right, and obscenities left and right. He was down some, but he was destroying the experience for everybody. And finally, and our little boys who were, I don't know, 7 at the time-ish, 7 and 9, something like that, it destroyed the game for everybody. So we left early. And as we scooted down the aisle, you know, everyone has to stand as you're scooting through. It was metronome, I guess. Metronome? Metronome. Metronome. Don't know suddenly. Metronome's a musical thing, right? I don't know. You know that big, huge stadium dome thing that they don't play in anymore, the Vikings? That thing? We were in that. And when we went out of the row, he was on the very end aisle seat, and we had to scoot past him. And when we stepped out in the aisle, I leaned down and I put my hand on his arm, and I said, your behavior has destroyed this, what would have been a monumental fun experience for our little boys. You ruined it for them, and now we're leaving. He's like, oh, I'm sorry. I was like, unacceptable. You're in public. You have people all around you. Rein it in. He's like, sorry, I'm sorry, ma'am. And we left. So that was the twins game. So when Shamel was talking about the theater experience with the people who were on their phone and every other thing, I was like, no. I'd rather just stay at home. I'd rather just stay home. You know? So it's just shocking how people just seem to have, some people have no awareness or concern about people around them. You know, that's shocking to me. Shocking. I think I want that on there. She was a pianist. And so that's thus the musical stuff. Upside down, Jules. No, it wasn't. Wait, what's happening? That's the right way. Thus this would work. It would work. And also, let's see. I love this too. So I'm kind of layering, right? I like that too. So cute. Am I going to be super hyper precise? I shouldn't, because this is all torn. So I give myself permission to make these lines a little crooked. I'm going to deliberately make them crooked. Yes, I am. Okay. This looks upside down. What is going on? It goes this way. Yeah, all right. Anyway, what else? I'm eager to watch that live. Although, whenever I watch Shamel lives, it makes me want to spend money at scrapbook.com. And so then I get in trouble. So I need to limit my exposure to Shamel's content, because then I get in trouble, you know? I can't be held responsible for my response to all the goodies that she shares so nicely on her channel. I don't want to lose any of this border, but I don't want super straight lines. And so I just realized that that's what I'm wanting and not wanting. Just so you know. Trying to be a little bit random. Or more relaxed with the cutting. I like it, I think, this way. Up and down. So I think I'm going to just This is permanent, isn't it? I think my scrapbook.com one is out. I don't think I have any more in here, which I could reposition with this. I have a little more in there. Okay. And I'm going to have to make it so that give myself enough room to cut it, not perfectly. So Shamel does layering beautifully and explains how to do it, and it's not something that I ever did, and so I'm trying to do it recently. I've tried a couple of times. I really like the effect that she gets with the paper stacks. I like it. I like it. Okay. Okay. I'm just doing this to make the edges not so straight. Should have thought of that in the beginning. I took some piano lessons when I was a little girl. It is not my thing. Oh my gosh. I was like, can I not do this anymore? Do I have to take piano lessons? Because I'm really not interested in piano lessons. Give me gymnastics. Give me dance. Don't make me sit here and try to figure stuff out. Dude, don't. Just, no. Okay. Okay, move that out of there. There we go. Okay. Back to the twins game. Normally, you know, probably I'd have just not said anything if it were adults. But because I'm a hyper protective mama bear, and my kids were exposed to, my kid, and Laura's child were exposed to every obscenity known to man. I was like, no. This is my kid. No. You know? Okay. Here we go. I like it like that. Now what have we got? I need to do one more of these for this other one, but I'm not gonna have enough from this. So we're gonna, where did I put that paper pad? Here it is. No, it's not. Tossed it which way? Tossed it which way? Oh, it's over here. Alrighty then. Here it is. I want more of that. I want more of this. Yes, I do. Give it to me. I want more. That's cute, by the way. I could do this on the opposite side, but I am loving this stripe. Really wanting more of that stripe. Ooh, I love that yellow stripe too. Aww. This is an awesome paper pad. Wow. Awesome. All right, come on. I know you're in there. Are you? Are you in there? Don't think so. That's cute too. What a great paper pad. I am not even kidding you right now. Oh my gosh. Heaven. It's heaven. It's heaven. I really want more of that green stripe. Did I not set aside another green stripe? Really? I'm not. Well then, is it? Okay, I'm not seeing it. My paper stacks don't have to be identical. There it is. Yes, come to mama. Love you. Should I leave this one in here? No, I'm gonna take it too. Yeah, okay. Where are you gonna go? You're gonna go right there by the trash can. I could do hearts with that or something. I really love that. Really love it. Okay. Okay. Alrighty then. We get to go see Scotty, my son, and Lindsay, his wife, and the Grand Princess Trio, and Sophia, the new baby, tonight. So exciting. Can't wait to hold that little cherub. I'm gonna hold the little cherub and I'm gonna kiss his cheeks. That's what I'm gonna do. I wanted that a little straighter than what I had it. There's purpose to the randomness. There's organization. There's direction to the randomness. Okay. Okay. What time is it? Give me glasses. I can't see. Stand up. Look around. 22 minutes. You know, it'd be astonishing and incredible if I were to finish this in like 2.5 seconds. Wouldn't that be awesome? Let's try for it. Let's try it. You know, it's funny that to a different topic here. December dailies, journal your Christmases. Those Christmas keepsaking method. I can't talk with migraine. What is that stuff? The steroids helping, but I'm still compromised as far as my thinking, and my vision is compromised, and yeah, it's compromised. It's amazing. But anyway, the journaling you do at Christmas time, scrapbooking for Christmas, is pardon. I love it. I just started it a couple years ago, and I've not completed an album yet. I don't think. No, pretty sure not. And I love doing it though. So I had been working on it this last year's pretty consistently, kind of daily. And then it just came to a stop, and that's how it did last year. It's so weird. I don't know why. I don't know what, why I came in here daily and was working on it, and then one day I didn't come back in here to pick it up and work on it. Maybe it was approach of spring. I don't know, but I want to share my December daily stuff, or however you call it. Journal your Christmas. What do you call it? Those things? Those things. I want to share my stuff, Christmas stuff. I'll do this while I'm here because I really think I want to get that on the page also. Anyway, I do realize I'm putting inked things right down on here, but I want to add a little more. I think it'll blend well enough, and I have a lot to ink, and I'm gonna clean it up in a minute. That's where I was going with that. I miss Nana. I miss Nana. She had scrapbooks. And then, once upon a time, she, unfortunately, I don't know how she did that. I should have asked her. They had 2 homes. One was on Lake Champlain, and that was more their, that was more their vacation home. And, And then their in the city home. And she had a lot of her sentimental things. Pretty much all her sentimental things were out at the vacation home, country home. We called it the farm, although there were no animals and it wasn't a farm. When they bought the land and built on it, it was a farm. But anyway, so we call it the farm. But anyway, out there, she had all her sentimental things, most of them, if not all. And then that's where we'd spend a lot of time out there. They had, I don't know, 500 acres on Lake Champlain, land budding down to Lake Champlain in areas. It's hard to describe. Anyway, point being, I grew up going there since I was an infant to the farm and loved it. We all loved it. It had a spring-fed pond at the base of emerald fields. It was awesome. It was paradise. Anyway, she had her mother's dresses, scrapbooks, her scrapbooks, all sorts of her mementos and things like that. Her scrapbooks had dance cards that they hung on their wrist back in the day with the men's names or the boys' names that had asked them for a dance cards, everything. One day, my grandparents were somewhere, I don't know where, not at the farm, and they got a phone call saying their main house at the farm, down from it was Lake Champlain, and across from it you could see New York State, and a highway, a little tiny bit of a highway there across the way in New York State. And someone on that highway had seen all the way across to my grandparents' farm, their home, that it was on fire. So somehow, I think it was a truck driver, called someone and said, there's a property over there across Lake Champlain on fire. Chokes me up. And by the time my grandparents got there, it was burned to the ground. And that was 1989, 1990, spring 1990. And included in that loss was his grandfather was killed. Pretty sure it was his grandfather, because it's my 3 greats, I think. Grandfather was killed in Gettysburg in the Civil War. And I talked about this in another video. He was killed. And yeah, I just talked about this. And the peach orchard. July 2nd, 1863 in the peach orchard with 120th New York Infantry, where they held the line in the peach orchard. Pretty sure it's his grandfather was killed. Well, when he lay dying, he had a wife and 3 kids. When he lay dying, someone came down and captured his last words and then wrote a poem for his family with my great-great-great, his grandfather's last words. That poem was at the farm and burned down to the ground too. So emotional. Anyway, so I like the look of this. I like it. Do I want to add more layering? I don't know. I really like this. I'll have to find out her class year. She went 5 years because she went to graduate school. Also, I'll have to find out and write that. I don't want to cover any of that typewriter. I just really don't. So therefore, I would just do something like this. But I like the look of, I don't know why, but I did like the look of that one on top. I have no idea why. I don't want that too tipped. Shamel will tell you. I've learned so much from her classes. Because like I'll be designing things and I'm like, something doesn't look right. And I'll know it doesn't, but I'm not sure why. You know, exactly. But I'll know something's not quite right. Well, anyway, I would do real strong angles sometimes on my pages and have my picture really, you know, cockeyed over there. And I'm like, later I look and I'm like, I don't like it, but I wasn't sure why. Well, in her classes I learned, do small angles. Don't tip it so that you feel like you got to turn your head to read writing or to see the picture. Don't do that. I learned that from her classes. And so I want it a little tipped, but not all the way tipped. Not 100% sure I want to use that. I think I kind of do. Nana, back to their home, their favorite home burning down. Nana wanted to rebuild, and my grandfather said, nope. Nope, it's gone, burned to the ground, it's over. Not rebuilding. Poor Nana. So they built onto another structure that was there and built a home onto that, but not at the same site where the original home burned to the ground. And it didn't look anything like their original home that burned to the ground. I'm using a Copic on this area that was white in the picture. I guess it got rubbed off at some point. And to try to mask it. And I think that this is also, I'm going to use a Copic to, I don't think that's intended to be there, whatever that was. Okay. 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 Glasses off my face. Now, recently I wanted to reach out to my uncle and ask him, do you have a copy? Because I did have a copy of my three great grandfather who was killed at Gettysburg. I have a copy of that somewhere in storage. I hope that made it from Virginia here to Minnesota. But I haven't seen it in ages. And I want to ask my uncle, do you have a copy also? I'm sure that Nana gave him a copy of it also, the poem. And surely he has a copy and I can get my hands on a copy because it's very special. Okay. 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 I think I kind of want the pictures like that. Do I want to bring this in somewhere? I need to stand up and look. It's hard to have it out over me because I can't really tell. I can't. It's hard to see what's up. I have to stand up and see what's up. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Doesn't have to go that direction. I can stick it on there any dang way I want, and so can you. Y'all, we're scrapping. We're not, this isn't architecture. This is not medical science. We are making a scrapbook page. That is what we're doing. I kind of like that. All right. What else we got? What do we have? I like the idea of this over here somewhere. I'd like to know if that gymnasium door is still there. So sentimental. My mom kind of rolls her eyes at me like, oh my gosh, you are so sentimental. I'm like, yes, I am. She's like, you can tell she just wants to say, who cares? And I want to say, I care. I care. I'm sentimental. Okay. Oh, here goes. My heart is pounding because of the steroids, but that's just what happens. Okay. Well then, I do want to bring some pink over here and maybe some green over here because there's, pull this over here. Don't forget your mane owl because your mane owl is your favorite thing. But he needs to be up. He needs to be up like a geese perched there. Maybe. All right. Pardon. Okay. Let's see. Do something here. Make it these. And then. I used to say that all the time. Then. Hey. Move you off. Uh-oh. Whew, that was nearly scary. Maybe. I don't want to cover that man. I like to see the dress, you know, what he's wearing. I don't want to cover that man. All right. Kind of liked how I had it, and I'm not sure why. Okay. Where did I have this? Not sure, but I think where I had it. Oh, I need my glasses. I'm close enough to need my glasses again. Okay. What was I going to do here? I was going to do something here. Maybe cute up here. Too high. Way too high. Like about right there. I like it. I like it. I want the awesome to show. It says super awesome right here. So I want that to show. There. I need my glasses off again. Okay, hold on. I think I want... like that. Maybe not like that. How many times am I going to do that? I don't know. We'll see. We're about to see. Oh no. Here we go. It's all right. You're good. We're good. I have to make a part 3. Imagine that. It's okay. I'm here to play. I'm here to have fun. If you enjoy this, then you enjoy it too. If you don't, then you're not here. It doesn't matter. It's all good. I'm gonna grab this and do a little removal of the ink. Drawing of the ink. Sophie's a happy girl over there. Okay. It's so funny when my granddaughters come over, I'm like, I want to pick them up and give them kisses and hug them, and you know, but they're little ladies now. You don't do that anymore. It's like, oh, when did that happen? You know, that's how that is. When did it happen? They're little ladies. Every now and then, though, Charlotte will say, up. Every now and then, like when she was little. So precious. Okay. Okay. I don't want that there. And I can't believe I'm actually doing these. And glasses back on, can't see. Woo! Oh, that's not gonna work. You know, this gets into tight spaces because of its shape. Good job, engineer people. This one doesn't. See the sleekness? It's like a fighter jet, and this is like a saltwater fish. That's what you want, people, because this tucks into little places, and this one, not gonna do it. But this, I was able to get up in here like this, and that makes me happy when skies are gray. You know? Yeah. Now, bigger spots, you can do this. But I just noticed the benefit of the shape of this. Good job. I need to order more. Okay. I'll order more. As soon as I done, I order more. I'm gonna prop that up. And what I mean by prop it is pop it. But I can't I can't say that with a migraine. I can't believe I'm sitting here trying to make a video with a migraine, but it was worse. I mean, it wasn't so bad is what I'm trying to say earlier. And now it's worse. Now it's worse. So, not horrible. No big deal. Not a big deal, but it's gone on for a long time, this migraine. It needs to be done. I've had it for weeks. Yeah, weeks. I love migraines. They're fun. Okay. I don't want to do this one too long at it. Do you guys ever get a migraine? Have you ever had a migraine? They're not fun. My mom gets them where she only has visual disturbances and no pain. Sometimes she'll get nausea, but no pain. I'm like, how in the world do you do that? No pain. How? My grandfather gets them. Her husband, my mom's dad, did. He's gone now. Got migraines badly. And he passed it down to me, and I passed it down to my sons. It's special. Especially Matthew, my youngest son. He gets them pretty frequently. Poor thing. And I live with them. So, yay. Yay, migraines. Do I want to put stuff over here like this? I feel like I do. Mix it up and make it any way I want, because guess what? It's my page. It's my layout. I can do anything I darn well choose with this here layout. I can have owls left and right, up and down, everywhere, if I want. Kind of like that there. It's different. Why not? I'm playing in the Jeannie Bottle. I can play to my heart's content. Yes, I can. We all know if that owl were standing on these balloons, they would no longer be balloons. We know this. They'd be popped and gone bye-bye, but it's still cute. The idea of it is cute. Cute. I like this up near there. I need to stop this video and make another one, don't I? I really do, probably. Where are my scissors? Here they are. Okay. Let me see what time it is. Give myself more time. Yeah, I'm gonna stop this video. I'll be back with a part, what, 3? Are we up to 3? That's not bad. We got many parts to go. Okay, I'll be back part 3 in a minute.